everybody, and welcome to my channel. This is Leslie. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I am starting with my October layouts, and because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I have decided to do a layout with my kids going into school for their pink day last year. Yeah, so there they are. The two boys have their little shirts that I painted the little ribbon on, and Emma is dressed in pink. So I am going to be using the Horizons collection from Pink Paisley from Paige Evans, and I'm going to be using everything that is pink. This pink is a very specific, it's almost like a cerise pink. The pink that she uses in her collection, and it fits perfectly with the pink that is on the boys' shirts that I painted for them. So I am going to be using all of the pink goodness. Now you can see that I'm cutting up this piece of paper that has all the little phrases and words on it. I'm going to be fussy cutting some of these words, obviously just the words in pink, and the words are together, amazing, happy, seize the day, and live today. And I felt that those words really they're very encouraging to somebody that is struggling with breast cancer. I'm also going to be using some of these little globes, and that's on this other sheet. And I love fussy cutting. If you've been watching me for a while now, you know that I adore fussy cutting. So it's really not a chore for me to be cutting all of these little elements out of these pages to fussy cut. So one of the little globes says young, wild and free, and loving this life. So they all just sort of say nice encouraging things to somebody, or to somebody in a situation like that. My mother is a breast cancer survivor, so it is close to home for us. So I felt that this was something that was quite nice to document. And the school makes such a big thing of it every year. The kids have to go dressed in, they've got to go dressed into school in pink, and they sort of make the kids aware of the illness. And it's quite a nice thing that the school does, really. So I am going to be arranging all of the elements that I'm going to be putting on the page, all the stickers and the ephemera and the fussy cut bits. I'm arranging them in the shape of the ribbon, the pink ribbon. So that is going to be it. It's really not rocket science. I think the thing that really took a bit of time was the fussy cutting, and then just sticking everything down. Arranging everything was fun, but then obviously sticking everything down and deciding which elements I was going to pop up on foam squares, and which I'm going to stick down flat with my liquid glue. That's the part that took the longest. And you'll see here I've got loads of those little squares, and it does take a little time to put the little squares down and to take their little backing off. But yeah, I don't, there was a little shop here that sold the sticky backed adhesive foam, but I haven't been able to find it again, and I've used up all my adhesive foam. And I don't want to just buy regular foam and then have to use glue on both sides. I really like the fact that one side is sticky. It sort of helps with the glue usage. So and I have so many of those little square dots left, or square adhesives, so I'm just going to be using them. And they are so tiny, so they fit in everywhere, really. They make life very easy, because I don't have to do extra cutting or measuring or guesswork when it comes to sticking them down. So I'm going to be placing that little globe just at the top there with the word amazing, and that's going to sort of be the arc at the top of the ribbon that I'm putting together. This next little globe is going to be the center of the ribbon, where the two pieces sort of cross over each other. And then the last little globe will be the right hand side of the ribbon, of one of the little pieces that comes down. And yeah, so I'm going to be using those words as well. Seize the day, I'm going to try to sort of angle it downwards so that it creates the one of the bottom little parts that folds over. And as you can see, I am trying to use all the pink bits and the very floral bits and the very girly bits in this collection. And you know, I've made so many layouts already with this collection, and each layout looks completely different, and you wouldn't say that all of the layouts that I've made have only come from one collection. It's really it's worth it getting these big collections, these large collections. I love the smaller collections. I love Echo Park as well. I love Simple Stories, but these ones sort of from Paige Evans and then Maggie Holmes, Pebbles as well. When Jen Hadfield's releases the collection, they're quite big, and I just love them. I have all of the pink Paisley collections, and I've still yet to finish one of them. So I know that I'm already behind, only using Horizon now. I've been sort of hoarding it as Truly Grateful has come out. I have now purchased most of Truly Grateful. I'm just waiting for the last bit from Scrapbook.com to come my way. It takes a while for me to purchase things. Well, not to purchase, but for them to be delivered. So by the end of next week, my purchases should be here, and then I will do a little Scrapbook.com unboxing for you guys, just to show you what I've bought and what I got and so on. Now, for these Horizon bits, I had to wait months to get these, the floral ephemera pack. They sold out quite quickly, and then when they got restocked, they sold it out very quickly again. So each time I missed it, but then obviously I put a notification on, and then the next time they got them in stock, I bought, I think, 5 packs. So you're going to see a lot of these flowers from Horizon in the next couple of months. And I'm not necessarily going to be using these florals with the whole Horizons kit, but yes. So when I bought the Truly Grateful ephemera packs, because on Scrapbook.com the ephemera packs were available before the papers, so when I bought the ephemera packs, I made sure that I bought 5 of the floral packs as well, because I didn't want to miss out again and wait months and months and months and, you know, go through that whole thing of, oh, I missed it out, and, you know, are they going to get new stock in? And, you know, I didn't want to go through that again, so I just overbought, overstocked my drawer with Truly Grateful. I can't wait for that collection, the whole collection, to arrive. I know it's a bit of a wintry, autumn sort of theme, but you know, I'm gonna use it for loads of different things. And that's the wonderful thing about these collections from Pink Paisley, is that, you know, for example, this Horizons is a travel theme, but I'm making a breast cancer awareness page with this. So, you know, you don't be overwhelmed, or don't be frightened off by the theme of the collection. I mean, if you're creative enough, and if you've got the motivation, you can really do anything with a collection. You can use it for any little bits. I've even used some of these collections for my kids' school pages, especially Whimsical, because Whimsical's got loads of little like stationery bits, scissors, glue guns, things like that. So yeah, so you can use Whimsical as well for your kids' school layout. So this is actually going in my daughter's school album. So this is a school layout that I am doing here, and I'm going to be scrapping this photo twice more, so I'm going to be making 3 copies of it because there's 3 kids in the photo. Each kid has a school album. So I just have to decide whether I'm just going to replicate this layout or make something similar, or whether I'm going to do something completely different. I might do something similar but with another collection, not with Horizons, with something else. I've got loads of Bella Boulevard that I need to get through. I bought Bella Boulevard warehouse boxes last year over the summer, so I have loads of their stuff, and they really go all out when they sell their boxes, their warehouse boxes. They give you a load of stuff. Talking about warehouse boxes, I hope you guys got your Echo Park warehouse boxes. I got my Echo Park warehouse box a while ago, and I really enjoyed it. Now this is going up in October, so at the moment I haven't yet filmed my warehouse box, but I'm sure it's up by now. So by the time you watch this video, please go onto my playlist and find the Echo Park warehouse box unboxing. Also the scrapbook.com purchase that I spoke about earlier on in the video, that should also be up already somewhere now. Should be up. Yeah, those are going up in September. So and yes, so this, as I said, this layout is very simple. These little stickers that I am putting on now, they just come from a little stationery shop here in Dubai. I've got a gazillion of them, and they are wonderful because they are rainbow, and I love rainbow, which means that there's lots of colors and lots of opportunities to use the colors. These teeny tiny little epoxy hearts are also from the same stationery shop, so I can't help you guys with those and getting them, sorry. But I'm sure that if you go to a stationery shop, I know Paper Chase, if you are in the UK, Paper Chase has a little sticker turnstile that they have these teeny tiny little planner stickers on, and I've gotten quite a few of my stickers from Paper Chase as well, especially like stars and things like that. Not so much hearts, but yes, so have a look out on just plain stationery shops, and then you'd be able to find lots of little stickers there and embellishments and things that you can use on your scrapbook layouts. So I am going to be using my brush pen just to draw a sketchy border around the layout. It did feel a bit lost, and this border just helps it to feel a bit more put together and a bit more secure and grounded, I feel. Now I always write my dates on the bottom right hand corner of the layout. That is just, it's just happened, and I started doing that, and I've just never stopped writing my dates on that, you know, in that corner of my layouts. And it also helps when you look through the album, with, you know, when somebody looks through the album that's not used to looking at scrapbook pages, they know exactly where to go to find the date. And otherwise you look forever to find the date, and if you put it in a specific place on your layout, it's quite easy to find the date. So that's one tip that I can give you guys, is find a place to put your dates and then keep them there so that you will always know where to look. Your eye sort of gravitates there naturally. So I'm going to be putting splatting on some of my gold color shine, and that is it for this layout. If you like what you see, please give this video a like, and if you are not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you a part of this little scrappy community, and I will see you again soon. Bye.